Alright, back over here working on the 64 again, and Speedway wanted 70 bucks for these little brackets. So Kerry Fox was nice enough to take the one off of his truck up there in the air and let me use it as a template. I'm gonna make my own. So, just like I did the first time with these, they come off my other axle. I'm gonna make some more for this setup to hold my disc brakes. Well, to hold my calipers for the disc brakes. So I was gonna do it with a cutting wheel, but Kerry Fox said it'd be easier to torch it. He was right. All right, after about 2 hours, at the first bracket, see, I drilled a hole big enough and hammered a lug nut down in there because that's the only thing that had the same thread as that right there. I hammered a lug nut in it because it didn't have a tap to thread them. So I'm gonna hammer a lug nut in and I'm gonna weld it. That's your plate. So just right down there. Alright, there's my bracket. Ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but it should work. The spacing and stuff on these rotors and the other caliper brackets and all that stuff was not the same, so I had to just make a custom one. These are lug nuts that are hammered in. I'm gonna weld them. Should be good. Alright, there it is. Alright, making my second caliper bracket. Here's the first one. Ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but man, it works. So I'm making my second one. Just got a cut right there and clearance it so it butts up flat against that plate. Should be good. That's how you do it. You just make it. Can't buy it, you make it. Alright, we got this side done. Just got to weld the nuts in. There it is. Like I said, it ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but no one cares. We ain't going for pretty. We're going for real deal, home built, legit gassers. 69 Camaro rotor, 69 Camaro caliper on a home built trailer bracket. This actually was the flat plates. Was on some big heavy duty construction trailer that Kerry had, and he cut them off and he let me use them pieces to make what I was making. So thanks again. Oh, that's my phone going off. There it is with the brake pads on it. Should work like a champion. Should work great. Just grease everything up and clean it all real good and paint it. Should be good. Not bad for scrapyard junk. This bracket and Kerry's bracket, they don't mount nowhere near the same. See how this is mounted? I had to make it flat right there and everything else. I'll show you how Kerry's is done on his rat rod. Same axle, but I used 69 rotors and stuff, and it changed everything. See his has got spacers and they come out way out yonder and everything else. So see, just weld them. I hammered this until it's nice and straight, where it slides in and out nice and smooth. I just weld them, and then it ends up looking like this right there after you grind it. I didn't weld all the way around, just enough. I really didn't need to weld all the way around it. So, just enough. Throw a little paint on and mark them for driver's side and passenger side. See, driver's side, everything's passenger side. Be good to go. So, what I'm doing is put some tacks on this, and I'll actually weld it. Tap that sucker so it's nice and square. Right in the center. Okay, and attack it. If I put the ground on. There's the ground all down. Well, the axle's broke. Pulled the kingpins out to rebuild it and found that. So, I think what we're going to do is, me and Carrie's just going to weld it. Grind it out, drill a hole in it to stop the crack, and just weld it up. Because I ain't got no extra 46 Ford axles laying around nowhere. They're a little hard to come by. Yeah, but we'll fix it. But definitely will be no racing for this car. Not on the 20th, that's for sure. Wasn't from lack of trying, but there just ain't no way. Alright, well, pulled the axle out and got the kingpin out of it, which was a bit of a fight, but see, she split good. Split real good. Maybe looking for another 47 axle. Alright, well, we're fixing to weld this. We looked it up, it's forged. Of course, you can see the forge marks. So we're just going to take it all up, but drill a hole at the end of your crack. Not your butt crack, but your crack in your metal. Or if you want to, your butt crack, whatever floats your boat. But drill a hole in it and that'll stop the crack from spreading. Stops her dead. And then we're just going to take it all up after cleaning it. Should be good. We're going to press it together. Get a nice tight fit. With a kingpin, Carrie actually has brand new kingpins for his, so we're going to use that. Put it in there, make sure it's nice and tight, and then order me a kit and put it all back under there. So that's the plan. All right, it's all ground out and cleaned up, and got a nice spot for the ground to go. So there it is. All right, welded up. Hollowed back out and cleaned up. Now the pin slides right in wherever the pin went. And we'll just use this old one. See? Slides right in there. Very little movement. So, sweet. Fixed. Right up here on the bank it is. Right up here on the bank. Alright. So, earlier, I was filming with my phone, telling everybody, getting ready for the Hot Rodder Valve 5. They got his clutch in. Got new clutch disc. Resurfaced his clutch pressure plate. Old-fashioned hand sanding style. And his flywheel. And,
Yep.
it's all back in there. It's all back in.
Ow, God, I hit my head again.
Yeah, he said his head quite a
You ever
bit.
notice how your head gets bald? You hit that sunbitch on everything.
Mine ain't bald yet, and I still hit it on everything.
I just drove mine into everything it's possible to hit.
I drove it in.
Drove it in.
Turn out.
In case I blow it up, I don't wreck it. Got a week. HRR5 got a week.
Yep. And it's pouring the rain in case you can't see.
Now what else would you?
That is dedication right there. How bad do you want them turnouts?
I want to go to HRR5. And I'll not stop this whole week until I'm there. I'm off all week. It's gonna be Hot Rod City, day in and day out. Little ramp truck, ain't no telling what the fuck you're gonna see.
We broke a crank in the Suburban.
Yeah, Suburban crank broke. I was like, what the hell is that? This fucking, the damn balance is going in and out, so we gotta bring it back out here, tear it down and do something else. And then for HRR5 on Saturday. This is Sunday. So
Yeah.
be this Saturday. Look at that, RJ, nice range there.
Yeah, Coleman.
Yeah, ain't playing around. I was walking out of work Friday and I was like, I'll take my damn raincoat in case it rains. Yeah, that's how we build them in the rain. We'll be tackier for my baby.
He got one of them done. See it on there? It just turned out, so if anything ever happened, oh, motor lets go or something like that, or head gasket gives way and it starts blowing fluid out, it'll at least get out past the tires.
You ever notice how we like doing shit in hurricanes and
Tornadoes and blizzards and all that.
bad weather?
Yeah, welded that brace back in, welded the one across here back in. Fiberglass, the pieces that was broke. Fiberglass there in the center, because this front end was coming apart.
This was put on here in 68. This thing's put on there in 68. Escape was painted in 68.
So we're gonna redo the interior, and what else is our goal?
Damn, I don't know. We've been talking about all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I was like, hey, let's build a big block and put it in the car and go race Saturday.
We don't have enough parts to do that. Again.
Yeah.
Check out the interior. My 57 looks pitiful. It's well worn and got wet and shit, so I'm gonna change the door panels and all that shit. I'm trying to figure out what on the list we need to do. So. I really don't know. Just stick with us this week, because it ain't no telling. It's gonna be one of them weeks already.
We might go put ladder bars on the black truck. We might.
Weird, you know. You ever get that weird feeling like you're
and we would. Dad did take a week off so that we could finish the 64, but there ain't no way for me to get it done in time.
I figured it'd be closer than it is, and I said, well, I'll take a week off.
Well, it's closed till I found the busted axle and a bunch of other stuff. I figure if I did get it to running enough to take it down there and race it, I'm just going to hammer it right out of the gate, and I'm not going to baby it at all. I want to take it to Shadyside and do a test and tune and feel it out first to make sure it goes good and straight, then hammer it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I said, well, I'll take a week off, and that way we can just jam on Calamity Jane and have her knocked out and load her up and go. Paint it, like a 45-minute paint job and go. But his axle's busted, which sucks. He got it fixed. So.
But I had to order kingpins, and I gotta wait for that stuff to show up. I gotta wait for parts and stuff.
Yeah, we just want his next move, but it won't be ready this week. So I was like, well, let's figure out what else we're gonna do. So we need to figure something else out. And then my Suburban fucking broke. So now I guess that's gonna be my daily here in a little bit.
Yeah, black truck's gonna be daily driver.
It ain't got no bed. It's a totally useless pickup truck. So.
But it's got a tunnel ram and nitrous.
Yeah, it's got tunnel ram nitrous. But I got that bed over there, which comes from the junkyard, if y'all remember that. So it needs to be on there where I can actually haul something in a truck.
We'll figure something out. We got a week off. We're gonna play.
I'm gonna get my scratch off in the wind.
We're gonna play, and maybe y'all get to finally see the video. Everything.
Trust me, it's gonna be worth the fucking wait.
Yeah, when
dating a virgin for 2 years, it'll be worth it.
Yeah, we're fixing to put up all the video stuff, all the covertness that we've been doing.
And we've been quiet.
Extremely quiet. So
it's gonna be good.
But now we're going.
Y'all think we've been doing shit? We've been working our monkey asses off. Just been killing itself. We've been busting ice out here.
Well, we've been at it.
A lot done. A lot done.
A whole lot. So, all right then. I'm gonna pause there. But fix to take it off here, and he's gonna take it up the road and just feel it out, make sure the clutch feels good and all that good stuff. All right, so we're taking the,
just in case that pipe will blow it up.
I don't know, it ain't gonna do nothing. Well, we're taking the turnouts off because they sound stupid. We don't like it.
It don't sound
It sounds like you got individual motors on each side.
It don't sound like BP.
No. When you get used to something sounding a certain way for so many years, and then you change it, and you're like, man, that sucks. So you can take it back off. It took a whole, like, hour and a half to build these suckers. And plus, now, once they're off, you don't got to paint your headers.
Oh, yeah, saving.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I love time saving.
I need to plug this camera up while we go to get some gas. All right, we went and got gas and pulled the breathers off and took the turnouts off because they sucked. And Dad's gonna go do a little street dyno. Just shake it down one time. We adjust the clutch and he's gonna go seat the clutch in it. Much better. Go up here and just shake it down, see what happens. It's been a while since this car's been up through here, but this right here, this is the one, the only, the real street dyno by the car that started it all. Oh, that's old man Penny. He's taking it easy too. Them tires on the back, it'll just kill him. He might back it up and hit it, take off in first one time. Shift sounded nice and clean, real good. We had the Dukes of Hazzard up the driveway, fishtailing and sliding, but we got it up here. That's why you street dyno and shake them down.
What a fucking mess.
No, I got some of them clips. I know I got some extra clips.
What do you think about a bunch of people go, they ain't got a screwdriver, and ain't got nothing.
Well, normally we take everything, but it went through all the gears that first time when you come up through there just fine. It takes a beating every time you go to the track. First, second, third, fourth. First, second, third, fourth. Bang, bang. But when it did that before, it was the teeth.
Something's wrong. Either that shit.
Trandy's coming out. Yeah. We got to clean the dog teeth again.
See what happens.
Yeah, that's all it is. But yeah, we're gonna drop it out of there. We have a week till we race, and so like clockwork, nothing ever goes smooth. But it did it up there and not at the track, which means he didn't waste a trip down there. He didn't waste the money to get in. None of that. So we can fix it now and make sure it's right before we ever set foot that place. He said it needs automatic in it. Come on, you really want to put one in?
Fuck no, I don't never want to drive that car automatic in it. Fuck that. That would be so fucking boring.
Yeah, caused it to burr up the slider a little bit. That's what it is.
You to the bitch.
But we pulled that whole thing apart and everything and rebuilt it and put it back together so we can do it again.
I don't know if it ain't broke.
It ain't broke. I told Dad I bet $5 cash. There ain't nothing broken in that transmission. It's just, see, the first gear is, they don't dog teeth them. They keep the original spline count on it. And so it has to be just right, like with a synchronizer, to slide over those. So when it gets burred and it won't go back into first, it's because the slider's messed up.
You know, last time it took me like 3 hours for them to deburr that thing.
Yeah, see, this time we know we need to get some serious material, and we'll go by Lowe's and buy a good stone, a good grinded stone or something, and really get in there and do work.
I don't have no serious materials.
Jack it up all the way around and snatch it out of there.
Sucks ass.
Yeah, well. Old Penny makes you work for it. She don't give nothing away.
She's a bitch, boy.
Alright, so things changed pretty quick. Now we're driving a ramp truck, and we're going to go get the Suburban and bring it out here tomorrow. Yep. Because the crank's broke, or something's broke. The crank's broke out there.
Oh, we need some sheet metal to fix the
Door panels in the 57.
door panels at 57. You're going to love it.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
So, our tranny ain't busted too bad where we can't go road, so we need sheet metal, so we're going to get the Suburban. Bring the Suburban back on this. Thought to get the sheet metal, put the sheet metal on here, the Suburban. Come on back.
Yep, one big loop.
No crash. That's why we got it figured, but it's always an adventure.
This is true. Alright, well, we got the Suburban back here. We loaded up last night in the Walmart parking lot. And we're hauling out memos.
I got some sheet metal.
Yeah.
We're right on schedule for Tuesday.
Don't say nothing about no sketches. Let's just get it to the house. Sun's out, everything's turning green.
We just run in a shit circle. Whatever happens, happens. They don't have it.
Yeah. Look at that out here.
I figured this old truck would love that big old Suburban on the back of the shit. It drives just like it does him. Crazy hell.
Yeah, runs real good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Go down here, pull the transmission out of Penny and fix it. Put it all back together.
We hope.
And we'll fix it. We did last time. Exact same thing happened.
Might be a total disaster completely over.
The sliders get burrs on them where they're engaging, and then it won't slide back up into first and engage. There it is, folks. Ramp truck and the Skull Bourbon. The Tur-Bourbon, the Broke Bourbon. The Skull Bourbon, the Tur-Bourbon, the Broke Bourbon. Once again.
The new bourbon.
Yeah.
See, I bet Skull Bourbon take 5. How many times we fixed that damn truck?
A lot. Our work is never done. Oh well, she made it through winter. That's all we needed it for. Yeah. She hauled her like a champion, man. 12 valve Cummins for the win. Can't beat an old Dodge motor. You can't. They are the towingest, sturdiest, goingest motors I ever did see. I love Chevrolet, but when it comes to towing, you can't beat Dodge. Alright, so since the transmission is messed up, it won't go in first, second, third, or fourth. It's stuck in reverse. So, this thing's got a spool in it, and the car's pretty heavy. So, we push the clutch in with said block of wood, and we both push it, and then we steer it a little bit and push it, and steer it a little bit and push it. The Suburban is back yonder where the truck was, and I can't believe it's still running. Yeah.
When I pulled the truck up there, on 57.
Yeah.
Pulled the truck up on the trailer, pulled the truck up on the damn ramp truck.
Yep.
And the trailer was sitting right there, and then we pulled the trailer out, load 57.
Yeah. And that way, if we need to get the 57 up for street dyno, we'll just pull the ramp truck forward and take it up the road.
And hook it all up Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But check this rig out. You ever seen such a thing? Oh, I know. I'm loving it. But see, here's the rig to go from trailer to ramp truck. There it is. It is a contraption, but it works. So, can't argue with it. All right, transmission's out. Was able to do it this go around without dropping the motor. All right, now we're gonna tear into this thing, fix it.
Yeah, got the tranny out of that bad boy. And yep, just like we expected, that slider right there, right here going on first gear right there, it's got burrs on it, and that thing will hit the perfect spot and it'll lock up just tight as shit. So we take it out of there this time, gonna put a little more clearance on them damn bad boys. Last time I just got it where it worked real smooth, so we're gonna put a little more clearance on them this time, make it a little bit looser. But if it ever locks up in gear, it's them sliders right there, especially if you're racing it. I've had about 6 passes since I done it last time, so it done the same thing, but it's got a burr on it. Ain't nothing broke, so it's all good.
We'll slop it more this go around.
Yeah.
And everybody out there, get yourself some of these.
Yep, they work good.
They pull the snap rings off.
Yep. But ain't nothing broke, no pieces, so that's what's worried me. I thought it broke it, but I thought it broke this damn shifting arm or one of them things, but that all looks good, so. But them things get like right here, see them right there short and rough. Have to go through there and clean them up.
It does it the most on going into first, because first still has all the teeth on it.
Yeah, this thing goes in, it clanks. I asked Justin, I said, why don't they do them all like that right there, you know, fix these all the way back? And he said first gear is not really, saves them a lot of money. It's about $200 to do the first gear, so they just put the stock shit in there. It's heavier, it's better stuff, but it's stock. But
it's supposed to have a synchro in it.
Yeah, them things clank and bang, and it won't go back here, because this right here, it's what I done last time. What took me so damn long, that right there won't let this motherfucker slide and go back here and get in first gear. It will just not slide, and it's the slightest thing. You think it'd be a huge spot, but it won't. I'll show you. It's not much at all.
See, this is supposed to have a synchro in it to catch these gears as they go and engage first gear, but it doesn't have a synchro. Somebody left the synchro out of it, and when we pulled it apart the first time, it wasn't in there. But it's supposed to have a synchro in there to catch, to slow that down so it doesn't booger up the slider. Without the synchro, it just slams into these and boogers up the slider, and the slider gets stuck. Well, when it goes into second, it's coming back and grabbing, and those little teeth where the notches are on the slider are getting jammed and hung because they get burred because there's no synchro.
Put a synchro in it.
I'm gonna see if a Muncie want to fit. We got 4 of them back here.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? See if a Muncie fit?
Yeah. If a Muncie synchro fit, I'll put a Muncie synchro in it, and then it won't do it again.
Yeah, we'll see.
It won't. It won't do it again if you put synchro in it.
But it ain't broke, so
it absorbs that.
And thank you again, Mr. Scott Archer.
Oh yeah.
He made it possible for me to have this thing. I'll never forget it, and I wrote his name right on the side of it. So God bless you, brother. She's riding an old BP, and we ain't broke it yet. So
nah, we'll be fine.
We're gonna do a little tuning and tweaking on it, and
we're gonna try to break it though.
Do a little work. No, we ain't gonna try to break
Big block.
Hell no. So anyway, so we got that and got everything shook down and moved around. So we're working on it. Third part, spend a little time cleaning and putting a little more clearance in it. You know clearance? So, right there's the first one. You take out that little screw right there. It's got a little check ball and spring down in there.
There's the screw.
Come out right out with a mate. Yep, there's the screw right there. It's right in that top hole.
And keep all these in order.
Take that dude right out. Yep.
Then you go.
Boop. These little magnets is Harbor Fart. Ain't that a Harbor Fart?
I have no idea.
Some swap me. Yeah,
there's your check ball.
There's a little check ball right down the bottom of it.
That's what holds the slider. The arms, they slide in these grooves. See the grooves right there? That check ball sets on there and it goes.
Which groove? That groove right there?
Yeah. And the center is neutral. So there's that one, and there should be another one. Yeah, there's another one underneath.
What detail?
Main cluster shaft. This has to come out before you can mess with any of this. You can take this loose if you want to, but it'll just drop and it won't move. And can't get it out because this is still in.
We just take we use a piece of aluminum. Lay that right there. Just stick it right in there and pick it right all the way through there.
Yep.
That's probably 10 inches long, something like that. It'll work good though. You know what this is? You know what that piece of metal is? Justin guessed it. Right there.
Look familiar?
Yep. Yeah, that's it right there. That's what I made it over years, dang years
and
ago.
two, what you have to do is when this comes out, you have to take the cluster, pack it plumb full of grease, and put all them bearings back in place. And you have to, it has to go in last. So you got to put all this back in, and then you got to pull that up just right, and slide that shaft back in, and knock it in without knocking them bearings out, which is fun. But you have to do it to get this out. So just use lots of grease. Lots of grease.
Thick grease.
Which we're going to have to go get some because we're about out. That red stuff's got metal shavings all in it, and I don't want to put it back in here.
Not down the bottom.
No, not down the bottom. But just the corners has got grease in it still.
Well, we'll go buy a bucket.
Fresh. Nice.
What's another $5 shit?
Yeah, boy. Shit. All right, now that is dropped down, I can take this loose and roll these up and pull them out the top. Need to mark them. Bleed.
Yeah, cut. Did you ever run your leg out of them?
Yeah, the trailer. Razor's edge. Yeah, so. Alright, T. I'm going to leave reverse where she's at. I don't want to mess with reverse.
Well, we ain't looked at somebody to see if it's them needs to quit.
I'll look at it when all this stuff comes out.
That's what I mean. We got to
out.
check it. Somebody see when it's still got a little spot to it.
Alright, to get these gears out, the whole thing, there's a bearing in the back. You got to take the clip off of right here, tap that shaft forward till this comes out of the bearing. Comes out of the bearing.
You don't think you leave the clip on it?
No, I'm talking about the clip for the shaft, not the bearing clip.
Yeah,
you leave the clip on the bearing, and then you tap the shaft out of the bearing, and then it'll come out. Then you take the clip off and knock the bearing out. Then you can turn the whole thing up and get third and fourth slider off. This comes off like that. It'll actually fall underneath, and then you got to pull it out the top.
Here's what we was talking about these things. See how smooth that right there works through there? If you move it one notch,
yeah, it won't go.
Start tight. Move another notch, it'll move.
Yeah, see that.
Go again.
So you have to clean every one of them.
Burrs. That's burrs right there. And it won't let it, and it'll lock that some bitch up just like it did it this time. But it's got its little spot, and you have to go through there and clean every damn one of them up. Then you get it where it works.
And I think it's a slider.
You have to mark a damn thing, turn it, check it, turn it, check it, turn it 50 damn times.
And then to get this out, if you look, there's notches. See where these notches line up? Your gears will line up with those notches. That right there. And you got to tilt the whole thing back, and it comes out the top.
That little ostrich said it ain't much true, but it'll come right out. It's made tight.
It'll go like that, and it'll go, and it'll come out, and you'll be like, thank God. And then there's reverse and your cluster, which you have to take out and pack full of grease and put the bearing stuff back in.
You have to raise these.
Yeah.
Got little brass plates in there.
What you have to do is pack it full of grease, and you have to hold it up and slide that shaft in, real Gentile-like. Yeah, Gentile, and then tick, 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 tick. And you got to barely tap it, because if you tap it too hard, it knocks the bearings back loose. You got to take it all back out again. You'll do it about 4 times before you get it right, unless you're like just professional. And that has to go in very last, so you have to take everything back out to do that. All right, Dad got first and second gear slider fixed and sliding pretty good. Now he's working on second gear, the dog teeth, and getting it to go back on the shaft, because it don't want to go on the shaft, right? Good deal.
Yeah,
now what gear was that?
First gear.
No, it's not.
No, what's the first?
That's second gear.
But yeah, these things get all beat all to shit. And you see where these get all beat all to dog shit? So I had to go in there and clean them all up and take all the sharp edges off and
just like that. Oh, yeah.
Skating, goddamn berserk.
Yeah. Broke, break, bing, bang.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Because there's dog teeth.
I know that, but I mean,
the bigger the gap, the more room there is for it to engage. That's like when one's face plated, there's a gap probably that wide, and the teeth just go blam into this big gap. That's why it shifts so hard, and that's why it does so much. Like when it goes in, you feel it go blam. It's because there's a gap. And she's spinning at 7,000 RPM, and blam.
On that?
Any of them, they're all the same. The small ones, like right there. Small clip, small clip, small clip. Any of the small clips. All part of drag racing. Do we send it off to somebody else to build, Dad?
Hell no.
No, we do not. You tear it down right where she sits.
Damn self racing.
Yeah.
Do it your damn self.
Built, painted, driven by?
There's 3 people that's ever touched my car, and they're right here in Colton. That's it. Ain't nobody ever worked on my damn car.
Nope.
Nobody. I mean, since I bought it. Not new motherfucker.
And when he says he bought it, when he was 15 years old.
Yeah, when I bought it, I was 15 years old.
Yeah, not like he bought the car as is.
I ain't clicked for that.
It ain't?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Whole lot of doing that right there. A whole lot of doing that. Which last time we did, we used to file.
Yep.
Getting her fixed. Be ready for another street dyno soon. Redemption. Reassemble it tomorrow and drop it back in there and we'll go from there. Hot Rod Revival 5.
April 20th.
The road to Hot Rod Revival 5.
Well, man, I hope it don't rain. It's supposed to rain Thursday.
Yeah, I know. Alright, back here today. It's about 10 o'clock. And putting it back together. So I got the bearings packed into the input shaft. This is 4th gear. So I got the bearings packed back into that. We got this new tub of grease. And now I got to pull the cluster out and pack all that and put the bearings back in it. And set it down in there nice and gentle like. Then put everything back together. And that'll be the last thing to go in. So, yep. That's what we're doing, putting it back together. Top loader. Get it back together, get it in 57, shake 57 down, and it should be good. Now silicone the thrust washers in place so they don't fall out. Get them cured. Got all the bearings packed in here. Lots of grease. It's all packed in there though. Alright, we got the cluster and everything all back in there. Would have filmed more, but I was doing it, just trying to get it done. And now we're having to polish our shafts.
Always polish your shafts.
Yeah, polishing the shafts. So that's what we're doing. Polishing this up to get it to slide back in. And so that's what's happening. Once that's in, we can tap these bearings and stuff back in nice, flat.
Yeah.
Nah. Finish cleaning this up and put it back there. But I'll just update.
We're a little closer.
Little update.
A little closer. A little closer.
The best way to know that you've put everything back is when there's nothing left laying out. All the parts are no longer there. But top loader is back together. It's putting silicone around the everybody, I say candlestick. Retainer. Yeah, bearing retainer. I've called it a candlestick. It's probably not correct terminology.
But it probably either way.
It is whatever I call it. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Got our own language.
Yeah, that's it. But it's all back together. We got to put the tail shaft back on it. And then we're going to hook the shifter up and really adjust the shifter and try to make it perfect. Since Dad found his lineup shaft that's been missing for like 2 years, he launched the 57 and the thing come out and disappeared. We never seen it again.
I had it in a nice spot right up there above my head. That thing went pew.
Yeah.
You ever notice cars that throw shit off the dash or anywhere else? I've had all kind of shit thrown off it. Lay shit up there and the hell it just be like, the hell was that? I thought plumb in the bag. Pretty cool.
But putting that on the front, we got to put one more clip in. And put the tail shaft on and hook a shifter up and do a little adjustment, and then I'll put it back in the car. Pull reverse out and pull that lineup pin out and roll through them. So we set our stops to keep this thing from going too far into gear and getting stuck and burn everything up. So I'll hold this out of the way and pull the pin. And go through. Nope. First, second, third, fourth. Beautiful. Neutral, reverse. Right. Top loader, alright, top loader is built, ready. Linkages and everything redone, adjusted. What in the world is that? I'm sitting here recording and I hear somebody firing up hot rods over there. What is that? Heathen! You heathen! Anyway,
What the hell that is? I ain't heard nothing.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Just see here, move along.
Quite curious. So anyway, back to what we was doing.
Move along.
You'll see soon enough. You'll see soon enough. Anyway, so all the linkages and stuff and shifter set up good, and we're gonna throw it all back at the 57, and Dad's gonna roll through the gears with it on the jack stands, and then we'll take it up the road tomorrow. Right?
Tomorrow.
Right. All right. Dad's got to cut his floor. It's 57.
Yep. Modification.
Do what now?
Hot Rod magazine don't get in there.
That's at our show status is now gone. Barrett Jackson will never let us on the podium. We cut a hole in the floor.
Yeah, it ruined our damn show status now.
But we built the floor in this car, so it don't matter. On this side at least.
All the original guys been like, how did you do that? How did you do that?
Go race car, that's why. And this ain't just a 57.
Huh?
This ain't just the old 57, it's Bad Penny. It's a league of its own. You can't compare it to an uncomparable vehicle. Because there ain't nothing like it. Alright, for the first time in many years, we're taking the door panels off. And Dad's cutting bolts that are rusted.
They've been waiting. Right on my neck. Cocksucker. Whoa! Right on my fucking neck. Better than fuck my beard up. Motherfucker hurt the shit out of me. Oh, God, burnt me about 4 places. It just rolled down my fucking chin, down my damn neck, down my shirt. Oh, God.
Yeah, so we got some sheet metal and we're redoing the door panels.
Oh, you got the camera on?
Yeah, I've recorded the whole thing, it's fine.
I burnt the shit out of me. God dang!
So these are old door panels that we made. We made these in the snow out here. Didn't have a tool to take the handles off, so I made one. So last time we did this, it was snowing outside.
Yeah.
All them years ago.
Whatever year that was, it was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
We had some little punch we could stick right through them damn holes and scratch it.
I marked them, and I was going to get a punch too. Alright, well, pending a street dyno, she seems to be working just fine now.
The jack dyno sounds pretty good.
Yeah, the jack dyno sounds good.
Jack dyno.
Yeah. But,
Seems to be working nice.
seems to be. Alright, I'm going to get back over here and finish up this door panel. I got one I made and painted. I got to do the other one. Alright, got one door panel done. Colton's taking that one out. Dad's doing the one back there for back here. I gotta do the other door one now. So.
One more door panel made. We got that one to paint. This one's on. That there's on. The bottom is done.
What happened? That was missing a screw.
This is done. Do what?
That was missing a screw. It looks like it fell out or something over there.
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Must have been a crappy one. We'll get a pack and put it in
There's one
the
over here. Yeah. Well, that'll be all. But anyway, we're gonna cut the bottom pieces for the back here. Got a couple more. That's our trim shop over there. It's a trim machine shop, transmission shop, mill, lathe, car hauler, drill press operation goes on over there, and ain't no telling what else. And we eat pizza on the front of the car, so as real as it gets right there. Hot Rod Alley rules.
Alright, door panel done, rear panel done. This panel is made, just got to paint it. Got to do the lower panel. This door panel is done. This panel is done. All within how many hours? Like 4 or 5 hours? 5 hours maybe? I don't know. Definitely the quickest. No, we don't care.
We care about that.
It just got the moldy stuff out.
Yeah, that shit was just wore out. I mean, just been there.
There you can see it with the light. Yeah, we are not sheet metal people, fabricators, none of that crap. We just put it on there.
Plain old dudes doing what we dudes.
Got rid of the rotten moldy ones and still got to do the kick panels and that piece. Kick panels don't matter. Just get this piece in.
Kick panels, no big deal.
Alright, as you can see, back panel is in, and then the sort of looking like a seat panel is in. We cut a slit, I don't know if you can see it, back there, so it folds up and it goes around the bar and slides right down in place. I can't believe we got that one perfect. That's extremely hard to do.
It's pretty good, I think. We ain't metal men like I told you. We ain't.
Nah, we don't care.
We do not do metal work at all.
Don't even matter a bit.
And it's got screws in it so it can take it the fuck in and out.
Mm-hmm.
See, I gotta get this. I gotta take this out and put in a regular roll cage in it.
Well, when you do that, we're gonna have to cut holes in this because it's got to go down to the back of the car.
That's where it's got screws in, because we have to take it back out because I'm gonna put a roll bar in here. This ain't gonna be good enough for a big block.
No. So got this in. Bad penny is ready to go.
It don't even matter. She's ready to go. It needs a clutch adjustment. The fucking line lock don't work.
Well, we can check that right now.
Gotta paint that.
We got to get paint tomorrow. It's supposed to monsoon.
It's supposed to rain all damn day, 100%.
So what we'll do, we'll winch it up onto the trailer.
We ain't street dynoed.
Got to put the slicks on it.
So, had no street dyno, so hell.
Yeah, but it went through the gears.
Yeah, it's on it.
Yeah, I say street dyno it at the track for your first pass because
that'll be your street dyno, I guess. I'll just run it up through the dam, run up there and heat it up a little bit and come back.
Yeah, because all right, well, we was checking everything else and we went to check the line lock voltage was all there. Everything was good, but the line lock was stuck. So pulled it off and Dad tore it apart and put it back together. Now it's working. So it was hung up and was leaking and all kinds of stuff. So now it's fixed. And luckily we had a whole thing of brake fluid in the back of the black truck because Dad believes in being prepared for all things. So, line lock is back up. Now we got to bleed the brakies. Tech pocket.
Tech pocket. That's a tech pocket. Let's keep tech shit in there right there.
Tech, bro. Totally techable.
Keep my high tech shit in there. Look at this little phone uses.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hell, man.
He still has a flip phone, but he uses that for
this.
That's what he uses.
This says it's got easy edge on it. Tell me I ain't technology. Shit.
The screen's broke. Don't worry.
Yeah, the screen broke. See, the set's busted.
Yeah. But
they can't even transfer information off of this one.
No, they can't. They look at like your nuts when you go into a phone play.
No texting.
I had one of them for so long. You got service everywhere.
Yeah, it's a bit you're good at.
The phone I got now doesn't get service anywhere ever. It's terrible. But all right, it's about 11 o'clock Thursday, and we're getting a couple drops of rain. Hearing lots of crazy critters in the woods, and we're cleaning it up.
Last time I knocked one of them damn lights off, it busted the damn bulb, both of them.
Yeah.
Busted them both.
But I'm gonna go over there and we'll put the front end down, and we're about ready to call it for the night.
You got some attention today.
It's attention all week. Full on tranny rebuild and full interior. And
Somebody paying me some attention.
last time was the carbs. Yeah, I say that's a wrap for tonight. We are done. All that mess is cleaned up. Everything's put up, shut up. So let's go. Okay, well here it is Friday, Good Friday. We're out here to load the 57. We got a bunch done last night, but this is what we're dealing with. Got to go out here, put the slicks on it. It's actually let up quite a bit from what it was doing. It's rained enough to flood us out.
First, the water was trying to overtake us in here.
we dug a trench.
I had to have a ditch, but that's all packed gravel. So I didn't have a go devil. I had a little short shovel in the back of Suburban from my truck at Ferguson. So for a go devil, I got me a damn 12-bolt axle. Makes a hell of a damn go devil.
Yeah, worked good. Sitting over there next to Suburban.
I got somebody tried out with it. So win for the poor boys.
That's it.
Yeah, so we got the water receding running down on down the ocean now.
Win for the high ground.
Yeah. So.
All right then, let's get to it. Let's get it done. Oh, nice red fog.
Hell yeah, bitches. Woo! Bring on the damn race. My God.
First one of the season.
Shit, how hard fucking core are you?
The few and the proud, believe me. The few.
Shit. Oh, man.
Only see 1-2 runs.
Huh? There ain't a sag one that fucking.
Right there.
Where?
See it right there?
Where? Boy, you crazy.
Across the
Then
top.
Sag away, bitch. That's all I can say.
So I say if you drag your finger over, you might be able to fix it.
Dragging it, I don't give a shit.
Okay then.
If the sag inspector comes along, he can get back there and fix it.
Inspector Sag.
My ass been sagging for years. I ain't worried about that, so I don't give a shit about that. I don't see no. Oh, I see it now. Man, damn. It's the shit metal.
All right, so I guess for once the news folks was right because it cleared out of here. A little bit of sunshine. I'm about to put it on the trailer. All right, after a quick carb adjustment, needle and seats like usual. It was flooding, then it was too lean because I didn't have the floats high enough. Now she's just right and should be okay. But never a dull moment. Every time you go to do anything with any of our cars, it's like that. But it's on the trailer, so we're gonna strap her down and get ready to go. And here it comes.
Again.
Raining again. We just got done.
We just got all half jack about it. And it's clearing out. The sun
Key should still be in the ramp truck.
Sun come out.
Hey, give us a window. That's all we need.
Yeah. What's up? Good clean living. Look at that. It's full of gold. Oh, got a bunch of Clint Delicious got it. Oh, there is two. Doubles. Crazy. Look, it ends right there. Where's the gold? Yeah, right. Where's the gold? Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
It's running with a foot.
Yeah. It means we're gonna run sixes. Yeah, that's why you can't reach the end of a rainbow. See, the rainbow's following us.
I think the other rainbow.
750's rainbow.
Rainbow behind it, 770.
Yeah, look at that. That's a double.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?